Today, we are going to talk about how any company can leverage influencer marketing.
So, if you think about old industries, it's easy for an e-commerce site. But what about old industries? And now we'll give you a crazy extreme example. Look at the WWE. WWE is a wrestling organization. They signed up Logan Paul. If you have influencers join your company, you can get to a whole new audience and do well. And it's not just consumer-based companies that can do it. If you're in B2B, let's say I am selling software to other businesses, I can pay an influencer like someone who is on Shark Tank, like Damon Johns or Kevin O'Leary, to be on my website and be an influencer. These are all examples of how you can leverage influencer marketing for any kind of industry. And what we've seen is it drastically boosts conversions. It boosts the amount of people that'll pay attention to your business because you have all these people within your space that they respect talking about your business.
Yep. So Logan Paul's a good example. I mean, WWE, they've had Trump before. They've also had the balls. So Lonzo Ball and LaMelo Ball and LaMelo. I think it's LaMelo. Yeah, I think it's LaMelo Ball. And LaMelo Ball is actually arguably better than Lonzo Ball in the NBA now. They're both NBA players now. And there probably is going to be more talk. I remember talking to someone that works at WWE, and I brought up the Logan Paul thing, and she was like, basically implying more to come, right? So you can imagine like a Mr. Beast in the future, any of these people that are really big, because YouTubers are like the movie stars of today, kind of, right? And so we're probably going to see more of that coming. And it kind of bridges the gap from a relevancy standpoint. Because Neil, I don't think I've ever told you this, but sometimes at lunch, I watch WWE clips from back in the day from like when I was like 13 or 14, 15 years. Those were the heydays. You had The Rock, you had Stone Cold Steve Austin.
You never told me that,
yeah.
But yeah.
So I watch this stuff because it's freaking hilarious. And nowadays, when Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, tries to go back to WWE, it's more like Dwayne Johnson is trying to play The Rock. So this is like the heydays, right? And they were super relevant and must-see TV. Nowadays, for them to stay relevant, the storylines arguably aren't as good anymore, but they stayed relevant by having these influencers come in. And why wouldn't the influencers do it? Because they get a lot of benefit from the exposure as well.
And money.
And money too. Yeah.
It's great. You guys should consider leveraging influencers. It's how a lot of companies blew up. You look at like companies like BoxyCharm that ended up selling for an arm and a leg. They were early on paying people like Kim Kardashian. Smart move. And if you get some of these influencers before a lot of other people are using them, you'll get them much more affordably and you'll make a much better ROI.
Yeah. We can't share the details on that one, but our friend just got in really early there and got a really good deal. We'll just put it that way. So,
but if you can't afford the big influencers, use micro influencers. Anyone who's relevant in your space, even if they don't have the biggest following, still will help.
There's probably going to be a reckoning for these influencer rates in the next few years, but that's for another episode. Anyway, so that's it for today. Check out our private founders community, only 100 people, levelingup.com/founders, and we'll catch you later.